Our keynote address is by Mr. Kris Gopalakrishnan. Mr. Gopalakrishnan is the co-founder of Infosys and has been one of the pioneers of digital technologies in India. It was under his leadership that India and Indian technology saw a large jump, and we saw Infosys on the world map. After his retirement from Infosys, Mr. Gopalakrishnan has been supporting and guiding research and tech development in foremost institutions in India, like the Indian Institute of Science, the IIT Madras, and IIIT Bangalore. Mr. Gopalakrishnan has been championing DPI at the IIIT Bangalore and has been one of the foremost ambassadors of such technologies. Sir, we welcome you.
Thank you very much, distinguished guests, Wali, Mr. Abdul Harak, Mr. Nuruddin Mutaya, Mr. Rafiq Alami, Mr. Bhuvanesh Kumar, esteemed delegates, partners, friends. Let me start by complimenting the MOSIP team for putting together this event, which I believe is part of the MOSIP movement or the MOSIP way of doing things, bringing all the stakeholders to one platform so that you can have understanding of the challenges, the issues, the opportunities, the emerging trends, emerging technologies, all in one platform so that everybody can benefit. It's like building a community and bringing people together face to face allows much freer exchange of ideas, thoughts, solutions, as well as the ability to create networks, which also will benefit each one of you going forward. Let me compliment the country teams. You will hear from many of them in the next 3 days. And their journey, each journey is actually a story by itself, actually. I had glimpses of this yesterday, and I was telling Professor Das that actually we should actually publish a book on these stories. I think it's wonderful to listen to these adventures in building public infrastructure. And it will benefit others who follow your footsteps, actually. Let me thank the philanthropists who support the MOSIP movement. Many of the past and present members of the MOSIP team who have worked hard to bring it to where it is today, the multilateral institutions, the academic institutions, which I hope will play an even greater role in the future. I see academic institutions studying this model. I strongly believe that this model is a very unique model for the world in how technology can be used for public good and how technology should be developed, shared, and grown. I believe the world requires a new model, and this is what MOSIP is demonstrating very clearly to the world. The number of countries that have implemented probably is a unique achievement. And I hope academic institutions, management institutions will study this model and propagate this model. The same model must apply to education, which again, I see Morocco is taking a lead in healthcare and other applications. We will benefit from taking this model forward. So promoting this model, enhancing this model, sharing these stories, contributing. There is no reason why something you develop, you don't put back, you do put back to the GitHub and share with others, so that everybody then benefits from that, and you will have the satisfaction that the code that you have developed is now running across 50 countries, 60 countries, etc. So growing this model for the world, actually. Professor Das talked about evolution of technology. AI is here. I strongly feel that the disruption that's going to happen because of AI, and we are only at the beginning. I have lived through multiple technology waves, and each wave typically takes 10 to 30 years to fully impact society. So we are only just at the beginning, because the AI that we see now is about 4 years old. 3.5 years old, because October 2022 is when OpenAI released their Chat GPT model, which democratized AI. So from that point to now, it has spread, but I strongly feel that it's at the very beginning. And again, I strongly feel that ownership of technology, ownership of the direction that it takes, ownership of putting that technology for public good has to be owned by countries, has to be owned by the community and the society. And I hope that this will actually feature in the discussions in the next 3 days, so that again, the same principles, the same model can be applied to deployment of AI. Every country will need to have their plan for deploying AI, such a powerful technology which will impact everybody, every individual, will have to be very carefully implemented. Already, you can see that certain countries are coming up with age restrictions on AI, use of AI and things like that, use of social networks, etc. As we learn, we will create better guardrails, but better application of this technology also need to be thought through. Again, I think that we have to use the same model for use of technology for the world, for the good of the world. And that, I believe, is the larger achievement, all of you. It's that's why I feel, it's a great achievement that you have created a new model for the world, and you must now enhance this model, scale this model, propagate this model, study this model, make it better, and create this movement to become a much larger movement. Every year I'm told that the number of participants is increasing. We do need to continue to grow and enhance this model. Again, to all the delegates here, my thanks, but more importantly, I believe that the citizens of the world are going to remember and thank you for what you have done to provide citizen services to every, it's an inclusive development, so to every citizen, and the world will thank you. I also want to just say, there are multiple uniqueness of this model. Typically, technology flows from developed countries to developing countries. Here, I'm seeing technologies from developing countries, I am confident in saying that will now flow to developed countries. The model itself will flow to developed countries. And that's a significant achievement. Each one of you can, be proud of actually. And this is a model, I believe, that the world needs to study and world needs to embrace. Thank you very much and all the best for the next 3 days.